Denver Council District 2 2-Minute Talk with Councilman Kevin Flynn.
Hi, Councilman Kevin Flynn here with your Council District 2 2-Minute Talk for the month of September. We're in a parking lot along the Wadsworth Corridor to talk to Lieutenant Christy Garcia of District 4 Denver Police about street racing. There is a street racing task force and they try their best to corral it in. Lieutenant, tell us, how is the task force organized?
It's a group of officers from all the districts within the city and county of Denver, and we work in partnership with the state of Colorado and do joint task force with all the outlying jurisdictions to help combat the gatherings of these big groups that cause the issues in our city, and especially along this corridor. The big goal for that is to keep them from gathering in one place to begin with.
It's a real safety concern because in our council district, we have had a fatality that I know of on at least one occasion. There have been crashes and there have been injuries, have there not?
Yes, there have been, and that's the danger of that. So you have a mass amount of cars that come in and congest the traffic to begin with, and then we have the crashes of the people racing in their speed competitions, or inadvertently just coming into that congestion and crashes that are associated that could be directly related to the behavior of our street racers.
Lieutenant, tell me, what happens when you do catch a street racer? I know that our policy is not to engage in a high-speed chase, but when we do catch them conducting an illegal street race, what happens to them?
The public nuisance charges that go along with street racing and speed competition and all that fall under a category that allows us to be able to seize those vehicles for up to 6 months. In addition to that, a lot of these vehicles have lien holders, and if they do, the lien holders have the ability to seize those vehicles permanently from the owners, with the promise that they're not going to return them back to those owners because they've been engaged in that high liability behavior with the cars.
So what is your best advice for the public who might be frustrated hearing it every weekend? I like to tell them that the weekends you don't hear it, that's when you've been successful.
Yes, sir.
But when they do hear street racing, what should they do?
They should still continue to call those complaints into the Denver non-emergency number. We collect the data. It helps us to determine times of day, locations, and days of week.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Lieutenant. Remember, call in street racing when you hear it. It helps us build the database for future enforcement.